Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wizards and Chickens, where we are playing through the Keys to the Golden Vault. I know it's been a while since we've done anything in this adventure, so life keeps on happening. But now we're finally going to sit down, and at least some of us are here to try and finish up this adventure. Last time we were here, our group was given a proposition by one Varen Axebreaker in the city of Neverwinter to travel up to the prison of Revel's End to determine the location of a key to his dwarven treasure hoard. While he spoke with you, you got imprinted a map of Revel's End was given to you psychically that you are able to concentrate on and view whenever you need to. You and your compatriots arrived at the prison. Some of you disguised as guards, some disguised as cooks, and one of our friends who's not here was already stowed away in the goods and is now helping out in the kitchens. You made an attempt to contact prisoner 13 to determine where the key that you're looking for is at, but your attempts were not successful because there was a magic dampener preventing any kind of magical communication into the cells. That would be the extent of where we got to. And this week we've got a new player that's joining us. We've got a new rogue that will be joining by way of also sneaking in with the shipment of goods. A half-elf rogue named Kalopi. I know I said that wrong. I was about to say I know I said that wrong, but having that kind of week.
Right.
So
very charming.
Your ship arrives with you inside of food crates, and when your crate is opened, you find yourself in a freezer with you hear the sound of large padded claws scratching at your crate that you are inside of. The lid of the crate opens and you see a Eladrin opening the crate with a large black panther scratching at the box. Taryn, you were expecting someone to be sneaking into the prison.
Okay.
And so you were there ready to meet your new compatriot.
Excellent. I'm going to oh wait, hold on a second. I believe this one was a British accent.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Or my interpretation thereof. Quick, get out of the box. Come. I've got a uniform for you, so you'll blend in.
Well, that's fine with me. I'm pretty sure something in that was rotten.
I wouldn't be surprised. We don't get the best here sometimes. We're just waiting for some of our other compatriots. We're trying to. Did you got the rundown for what we're here for? Correct.
Just a bit, yes.
Okay, good. We just have to figure out how to get prisoner 13 to somewhere where we can talk to her or get in to talk to her. I'm thinking the easiest way will be to get her out rather than bring her in or bring us in, get her out where we are. Thinking maybe we could, I don't know, catch her in the showers or get her in the infirmary somehow.
Infirmary's not always hard.
No, we have access. We could poison her food very easily. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do that, but we'll do what we have to. If you see a small halfling around here, that's Drippings, and he's with us. We may not see him. He's been trying to keep out of sight. So,
I don't believe I caught your name.
Oh, I'm Taryn. I'm quite sorry. And you are...
Calliope Morgan.
Oh, Calliope. Oh, it's such a pretty name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's, I'm not sure what to do now.
All right, we will jump over to Spicy real quick.
Alrighty.
So, Spicy, over the course of the past several months, you have spent plenty of time doing rounds with guard. You've done several cases where you've brought over the course. The weather's been nice. You were able to bring prisoners out onto the yard. Naturally, as you are a new guard, any interactions you had with prisoners was closely monitored. But you've noticed over the past couple of weeks any kind of interactions they've been less guarded by the former or the older guard set. Through your time here, you still haven't been entrusted in the observation room. You learned that is specifically the more ranking members are kept there, or not kept, but are manning that area.
Do I have more leeway with the watch roster?
Yes. Yes, you're
Okay.
able to do. You're able to have more say in what areas what you will do, what kind of duties you're pulling. Just
Would
because,
I notice that?
What's that?
Oh, sorry. I'll say it. I'll go after you. Good.
No, go ahead.
Would from what I've gathered since I've been here, do I know if there'll be more? If they'd be suspicious if I request a different like a change of shifts for me or like this, that, or the other. Like if I need to get what I need to get done, would I need to be super careful about it, or can I kind of swing it at because I'm a guard by now at least?
Some things you would be able to do without too much worry. You've gotten to a status where you're able to, like I said, request special duties to suit what you prefer, what you are better at performing for the prison. As far as shift changes and such, those would probably be harder for you to swing, just simply because there's not a whole lot of social life up here in the Arctic tundra. So that could potentially be viewed with caution.
Yeah.
Because typically the people that you're spending time with in this kind of environment are your shift mates, and they're your friends.
I'd say since. Well, I guess I'll just ask. In the amount of time that has passed at this point, do you think that Spicy would have had the foresight to just kind of just grab whatever shift or like weird shifts here and there, just to that's kind of normal for him to just request like something out of the blue, like, hey, I want to trade shifts with you, and then like it be kind of accepted at this point, like, oh, that's just what he does.
Yeah, with
Right.
asking for the odd shifts, if you would have. But let me get just a general persuasion roll. See how awkward you come across asking your different shifts.
16.
Yeah, so with the 16, I would definitely say you're able to play it off as you just want to be helpful. Oh, this guard on the other shift got the flu. I can cover for him. It's no problem. Kind of stuff like that. To the point of they almost expect you to be jumping up for different shifts.
And as for like how many guards are where at any time, what about the yard? How many guards would be in the yard? Or there's probably like a watchtower with a view of it, isn't there?
Yeah, so there's actually over here, there is a watchtower, and it is typically manned by 3 guards. It is 40 feet tall, I want to say. Let me double check.
And I'd assume that they would have a great vantage point over that whole area.
Yes. And
Okay.
oh, it's yeah, it's 2 stories tall, each story for the tower being 20 feet apart, so yeah.
Okay.
And then
what about the yeah.
each tower on each corner is the same height with good views of the entire external wall and any internal opening areas.
The infirmary. Is there usually someone always in there, like a doctor or a healer or something like that, or is it kind of just empty until it's needed?
For the most part, the infirmary is it's not a manned infirmary. If they need someone, they can get. There is someone skilled with medicine, but there's not someone that would be constantly posted there.
Okay, so we might be able to swing getting the prisoner into the infirmary. All right.
Yeah, you could definitely try that.
Okay. Do you guys see, in case I'm missing anything, do you guys have anything else missed?
The the observation tower that has a view of the entire center.
Which one?
The observation tower
in the center. Yeah. So with that, yes, it's got my build doesn't show it, but there are
Sorry.
are windows on all of the sides, giving a complete view because the center is open to the sky with covers with roofs over the individual cells. So the center tower can see the entirety of everything. I know it doesn't sound very optimal, but it's the world of magic, so the heat is able to stay in the halls without having to worry about it.
Okie dokie. That's kind of odd, but all right. All right. I don't think I have anything else. I guess it's up to. Okay, that. I do have a question. Which,
All right.
Can the kitchen staff get into the infirmary as well?
Yes.
Okay.
The kitchen staff. The infirmary's there for prisoners and residents alike.
Okay.
Obviously, staff is going to get treated better. But you will have access without being questioned if you were to go into the infirmary.
Okay.
Ibuprofen, change your socks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking we could get Spicy to get Prisoner 13 into the infirmary and then have Calliope and I join and start asking questions.
Okay.
I do have a question. Just something popped in my head. Yeah, I know, shocker. How long are the shifts at Revel's End? So you come in on a boat and you're there for how long before you're relieved to go back home?
Oh, like rotations? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thank you. That's
it would be typically a year rotation, but if there are ways that you would be able to get out of the entirety of it, obviously people do get grievously injured and they might get returned home, things like that. There's always ways out of your deployment.
crazy.
Just gotta talk to Doc.
Let's start talking to invisible people. All right. Well, that's
kind of a prison. I'm pretty sure that's not too strange at this point.
yeah. Yeah, but for this,
in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, but for this, for the staff, it might be a little odd. How often do people come to visit? Because they have places for people to stay.
Yes.
How often? Just not people who are just out wandering in the snow lost. How often do other people come to visit, and how do they get there, and how do they get away or leave?
For that, there's, as you already know, the members of the council are not always in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there are 3 members of the council there. They will always have at least 3 members of the Absolution Council, because that's the minimum they need for granting a prisoner absolution. As far as other council members, they come and go. There's nothing particularly what's the word I want? There's nothing particularly, no pattern to when they will be there or when they won't.
Okay.
What you do know is the way that they arrive is by airship that docks at the top of the tower.
Oh. That's not helpful. Because I don't think
the
can
guards
get
are
up.
the guards are the ones that go up to the top of the tower and will moor the ships and get the drawbridge that they moor to in position. In your did I say 3 months you've been here, or 4 months? Whichever one it is, you've seen 2 airships have come in.
So it's not too common.
Right. And how often are we resupplied?
You've seen a supply ship. You've seen a supply ship monthly.
Monthly. And we just had one show up.
Yes, this is the most recent, just happened today.
Okay. And how long do they stay docked before they leave?
They will be in dock about 2 days, so they
Okay.
can patch up any damage that the ice may have caused, resupply or restock their waters, and just give the crew a break from the open sea.
Okay, so we could, to get back home again, we could possibly sneak aboard the boat.
It's possible, yeah.
Possibly. Okay, let's talk to a prisoner. How are we gonna get her into the infirmary? Do we poison her food?
Where is she located?
She is right here.
You're blue.
Only because I'm using my computer to ping.
Okay.
My computer is on my other account.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to control everything on the computer.
Yes, it is.
But my tablet is the one running the DM portion.
Okay. Okay.
Do we even have safe poison to like try to poison her food?
You could attempt to concoct something.
If not,
You really
since
have
I'm
to-
probably new, I could probably like we can make some hot soup and I can accidentally, trip and then.
Well,
scald.
the other
Also,
problem.
just not keep the food in the freezer and just let it go bad a little bit before you give it to her.
Oh yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
we probably have something that's bad that we could use, or worst case scenario is Silk could do something to the food, something nasty.
Or protein.
Let's see.
That would be not quite what I would prefer, but yeah, it could happen. Or I'm sure that there's something up in the infirmary that we could use to taint the food, since we can come and go as we please.
Well, I assume that just bad food wouldn't be that uncommon of an occurrence. I mean, it's a prison.
Right.
And you're not Gordon Ramsay up in here
Ah, how did?
making the what is it? Whatever that dish he keeps going on about is.
Gruel.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what.
We're very
Yes,
good at making that.
Would you like to hear our specials?
Yes,
Hey,
we have gruel or we have gruel.
all right.
I guess we could try to concoct a.
as spicy as your shift is beginning, you've been told that the first bit of your shift, you've been assigned to the privy cleaning detail.
Oh, exciting.
So you get to supervise as
Most important step.
two prisoners are cleaning out the privy.
Exciting. All right.
Would one of those prisoners happen to be prisoner 13?
Maybe.
Today's prisoners are prisoner 28, which is housed here, and prisoner 57, which is over here.
All right.
That will do.
And is it okay, cool. Never mind.
And this is the privy over here? Or is...
This right here.
Oh, okay. We need toilets.
Agreed.
And throw pillows. There's not a barrel in sight.
Actually, I gave that poor odds. Let me try this one more time. Nope. Okay. So, you collect your two prisoners. They are manacled, and you lead them to the privy.
Which is where?
Yep.
I guess, yeah.
There, Winter.
All right.
And I think what I will do is, Calliope, are you any good at making poisons?
I might be. I do have a herbalism kit.
Well, that might work. Perhaps you could, while I'm cooking, run on up to the infirmary and see if they have any ingredients or things that you would need for making a poison.
All right. Do you think I would, anybody question since I'm new around here? Me going to the infirmary?
If I could get a deception check.
Moon a lot.
A 16.
As you are heading over to the infirmary, you pass a roving guards. As you pass them, you just kind of duck your head, act subservient to not draw their attention. They pass you by and pay you no mind.
Sweet. All right. Now that I'm in the infirmary, do I see anything that could probably be useful to make poisons? But that won't kill her.
Just give her bad stomach cramps.
Just some slight diarrhea.
Are you proficient in your herbalist kit?
Hold on. I can't remember. I think I am, but. Okay. I thought I was, but I guess I'm not. I got navigator's tools, thieves' tools, vehicle. I swear I was proficient in it
Oh, that
though.
I think I know what it is. I think when it went from the, uh, it may have when you had it as the thief, it may have, but to swap over to the pirate may have taken it away from the
Oh,
background. So you can go back to your thief one if you want to, but if you want to keep it, or you can keep it as the pirate. Or whichever one it was you had.
okay. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I mean, I really like the pirate background, but I mean, I could be more thief than pirate.
That's fine. Because I know that's what you had made. I know you were looking at the pirate, but you didn't get to read through everything for it.
They didn't even give me the option, honestly. I don't know why.
So, you were. Which one did you have? I don't remember. Oh, wait. Criminal spy, that's what you had.
Oh, criminals should know how to make poisons.
Yeah, do you want poisoner's kit or did you want herbalism kit?
I think I was wanting to do herbalism kit because I think can't I make poisons and healing potions?
Uh, you have a chance of being able to. It's not as effective, but uh, in this case, it doesn't matter. It's either one works.
Okay.
There. Now you have your herbalism kit back to being your proficiency. So looking around, you do find enough different items in the inside of the in the hospital that you can make a poison.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll go.
But with that, could I get a an intelligence check and add your proficiency to it? So just roll
Ooh.
a 3. So
Okay. So I pressed intelligence and I got a 19. You said add 3.
yep.
Okay.
Sounds like you made quite the poison. You feel very confident with what you created, and you've got enough understanding of the different poisonous items to make a very potent poison that you think would be controllable.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna try to not really sneak, but sneak my way back to the kitchens.
All right. How is your privy cleaning detail going? Spicy?
Oh, I was muted. I'd assume it's just business as usual. They're cleaning, supervising, making sure they don't do anything stupid.
Let's see. Does anything happen during your privy cleaning?
I'm gonna put my character over there.
The two prisoners.
Like just inside the door, I guess.
Very disgruntled, as one would expect a prisoner to be in such a lovely locale as Revel's End.
Oh yeah. 5-star hotel.
Grumbling the whole time as they are cleaning and dumping the privies buckets. But other than that, nothing of interest happened during your time with them. You do know that through the surveillance hub that they are closely watching in the prison section. Other areas are less watched. So if you wanted to make any conversation with them, you would be able to.
I would, but I honestly have no idea what I'd be talking to these people about.
Yeah. Mostly they're isolated from the other prisoners, so there's not much.
So, nice weather we got, huh?
Well, if this keeps up, maybe they'll let us get some yard time today. Seems warmer today.
Yeah, there's only 2 feet of snow outside today.
What do they think we're gonna do? Burrow out? The earth's as hard as a rock.
Careful, you might be on guard with how many snowballs you can make out there. Can't have that.
You know, Spicy, I like you. You're a good guard.
Oh, how nice of you.
I believe that prisoner 58 that you're speaking to, I believe he murdered and cannibalized people.
Oh, great.
Nice. Shit.
While, what was that one? 27, I think, is what guard you've got there. Or prisoner you've got there, the other one. She incited a riot in, I just blanked on what town it was. Waterdeep.
Nice.
Which is a big no-no to this code of conduct of Waterdeep.
Yeah, I don't think riots really go over well anywhere.
But she does have an Absolution Council appointment tomorrow.
The rioting one or the cannibal?
Rioting.
Okay.
I think that Cannibal got a good no parole.
I'd assume so. Well, I mean, it's D&D. There's a lot of different cultures.
I wonder if 27 is part of Silver's crew.
But the rioting part, that might possibly.
Silver is a pirate in our Waterdeep campaign.
That's exactly what we did too.
Mm-hmm.
And blamed it on the drow.
Sounds legit. Drow do like to cause chaos. So just a little bit of conversation. You do know that using the prisoners' names is a big no-no, so I'd say you probably didn't even attempt to learn their names.
Probably not.
They are just...
He's
they are
he's
numbers.
not here for a career. Yeah.
So,
He's here for a mission. He's not exactly trying to get in on the prison guarding
yes.
career.
So you finish with dumping the privies and return them to their cells.
And that was all he was doing, or is he making the rounds?
And then, yeah, you do go on your rounds.
Situate him over here.
See, you were a guard with Peleg, I believe, was up here with you. And he was the other guard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah. Pretty sure at this point we've got managed to get the both of us on a single.
Yep. So you two will be able to stay on the same rounds with a third guard, who is a human.
We got 3 guards.
Yes, it's you go on your rounds, 3 guards. And you recognize this. The human was one of the people that was already here when you arrived, and so he trained you on how things go.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Morkib.
Morkib.
And
is he usually on our on a detail with the other 2 of us, or like it's pretty standard?
He's typically the leader of your detail. He's the crusty guy on your trip that's just ready to go home. He leaves in a month, and he's just ready to leave.
Perfect.
We all know that deployment guy.
Mm-hmm. Drop pack years ago.
When Spicy and Peleg go past, Taryn's going to be on the lookout to see. She's going to have Silk at the door listening.
Okay.
Because I'm sure Peleg makes a walk thump, walk thump, walk thump.
He does, and it does echo a little bit inside of the stone walls of the prison.
And when they get, excuse me, to the door, Taryn's going to pop her head out and go, "Oh, can I get you two to come help me lift something very heavy? It's a box, and I can't get it moved, and I need what's underneath of it."
Everybody's gonna kind of exchange glances with Pale and say, "Well, I don't mind." He's gonna look over at Morkib.
Kind
walk a little slower. We can catch up.
Kind of reading between the lines as much as Peleg is able. He doesn't really notice your look. But he still turns and starts talking to Caleb about his trip home, and he's kind of posing as a distraction while you are able to talk to Taryn. So he's going to stay out in the hallway while you go help.
Then I'm gonna go help.
Oh, good. It's in here. It's in the cold room, and so I will have grab Calliope and Spicy and head into the cold room. we got the poison. Calliope made it. Excuse me. So we're going to give it to you, and just be careful. When you are feeding prisoner 13, just dump a little bit on... Well, Calliope can tell you how to use it.
It's very effective, so probably just use about half.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna reach out to grab it.
There you go.
Alright, so you now have
talking to
a
one of the-
potent poison.
Just be careful. Don't get it on yourself, or you'll end up in the infirmary too. And see if you can be the one to bring her into the infirmary.
See if I can swing it.
Awesome. Oh, very good, actually.
Now remember, just use half. And I'm pretty sure I'll make her throw up and not be able to keep anything down, so we could probably bring water and other things to help her out to where we can go into the infirmary as well.
Sounds good.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Have we been in this room yet?
No.
Okay.
Spicy may have gone in there. That is... You do know it is the armory, so you wouldn't exactly be welcome in there. But Spicy may have gone in there.
Okay. I was just curious because it's got that big, nasty creature.
It only looks like it's a Grick. It's not really a Grick.
Okay.
It's really a spectator.
Oh, yay. All right. So I'll have... we'll rearrange some of the boxes in here so it looks like Spicy, in case somebody would ever come in, it looks like Spicy actually helped move something.
You notice I keep asking for things like spectators. There's reasons for these requests.
Isn't there a spectator already?
Nope, there's no spectator. There are no eye monsters.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah, that's, the plan is now in Spicy's most capable hands.
Was half right. Just kidding.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, we might need an intelligence check to make sure you understood it.
No, I'm no math major, but I'm pretty sure he's got enough fractions to decide to think 1/2 or a quarter.
I mean, you did perfect chaotic stupid, so...
Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 hands. So at least he can divide by one or the other. Subtract, add, complicated stuff like that.
Alright, so... For breakfast, you want to go ahead and bring prisoners their food?
Sounds good. Now, do I know just how good the, about how good the surveillance in the this center room is? Like, would they notice if I tried to dip a vial of suspicious-looking green stuff into someone's food?
From what you've seen just passing through the surveillance room, yeah, they are very apt at noticing things.
So probably do that before I exit the hallways. Alright. Now, did the guards bring the prisoners their food, or do they have people for that?
The guards do it. They
Okay.
want minimal staffing at the prison because of its locale.
Okay.
It's expensive to house more people than necessary.
Let's see.
And let's see who is arriving for this absolution meeting tomorrow. Let's have a look.
Uh-oh. Somebody noted that the monk looks like he's giving someone the finger.
Yeah, there's 2 fingers up.
I don't know, from this...
Yeah, we can fix that. Make it only 1.
Yeah.
So since I already had that discussion with the other 2 until it's time to distribute the food.
Alright, so you would finish up with your rounds. You currently have the poison on you.
Trying really hard to remember half. Trying to determine on his as many brain cells as he can rub together at this moment.
There's your specter.
There's
No,
a door there, I can't
spectator,
see.
not a specter.
Oh.
It's like an eyeball thing, right?
Yeah, it's like a mini beholder.
Like a gazer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So is that like the
See,
mirror from Snow White? That's how you know beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly. See if we can get MZ to make a spectator for us.
I bet she's got one.
Probably. Just needs to get through the pipeline and uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it all to himself.
Everything only just wants to give me the notable members, which are the 3 members that are already here, and Jarnathan.
I got a question. Do I have time to quickly go back to the infirmary to possibly make a healing potion, just in case he doesn't give half?
He's gonna give half. I'm just joking. Maybe.
Chaotic stupid for the win.
It did help a lot.
It did. It
Wasn't
was...
expecting it, but
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me another intelligence check using your proficiency bonus.
Spicy or Calliope?
Calliope.
Intelligence check, trying to keep track of the amount of fingers he has up.
Okay, so I got 10.
Alright. With a 10, you try and make a potion, but you feel like you're being rushed, and it doesn't turn out to be extremely potent of a healing potion.
Okay.
You think it might get the job done, but you're not sure.
All right.
Alright, so let's see. As the day goes on, you are starting to bring your food around. Can I get that intelligence check to see if you remembered how much you were supposed to use?
Right.
Because it's fun for me.
Hey, this math stuff's for wizards. Not fighters like him. Let's see here. Come on, D&D Beyond. All right, all right, all right.
Hooey!
Got a whole 5. Beautiful.
With a 5. Let me see something.
Shit, I had a vial on me. What's this thing?
Let's see if you remember that you've got a vial.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Let me guess, that's a no. With his +0 to intelligence.
Hey,
Hey, at least it's not negative.
yeah, you should meet my cleric.
He's got some maths.
So on my percentile die, I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Beautiful.
So yeah, what poison?
Screen stuff. Yeah, what poison?
You go through feeding all of the prisoners, return
Yep.
back to your guard shack, and forget that anything was supposed to happen.
Yep.
oh dear.
That's one job.
I mean, that's... If he had just one job, that's only one roll he could have made. If he had 2 jobs, he would have had 2 rolls, and that's twice the odds of having something better than that.
What was Max's?
Probably just
intelligence?
don't trust him. Intelligence based.
I had a barbarian with an intelligence of 9.
Beautiful.
But my favorite was Osmond, my cleric, with an intelligence of 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he saw the trap and activated.
He uses
it.
other people's hands to count, not his own.
He was a turtle, so he didn't really have the best of finger usage.
Okay.
He saw levers and wanted to pull them. Everyone else ran out of the room really quick.
Is that the one where it's filled with
With the poison
gas?
gas? Yeah, that one. Alright, so what's the next idea?
Well, let's see, is it about that time where he'd be taking a nap or something?
Let's
Or
see.
is he just hanging out?
Well, we just ate breakfast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's just hanging out then. Never mind. He still doesn't have any idea about the poison.
Nope.
If he was going to go to bed, he'd probably check his pockets or something before he turns in. But nope.
As the morning progresses, a bad storm rolls in, which prevents any yard time.
Nice. Now there's only 4 feet of snow.
Does he have any more patrols to where we could probably catch him
Yeah.
before lunch?
Yeah, they patrol every hour.
Okay. I was about to say, because if we could probably catch him right before lunch, we could probably remind him about the poison.
How long does it take to go into effect? Like, would they have known by now that he actually didn't?
At this point, yeah, you would know that you forgot to do the breakfast round. You forgot to poison him. Her.
Alright, cool.
When Taryn sees him go by, she's going to ask him, well, how did it go?
How did what go? I mean, yeah, I'm just making rounds as usual.
Did you
What?
give prisoner 13 her extra special meal?
You're rolling intelligence for that.
Yeah, let's see. How
10. Got a 10.
With the 10, that does jar it back into your memory that, oh yeah, I was supposed to add special seasoning to.
Oh, yeah, about that.
Oh
No.
dear. No.
Yeah, kind of forgot. Sorry.
Well, well, we have another meal to try. Can you try to remember to do it at lunch?
Oh yeah, of course, I got you.
Okay. So we'll see you at lunchtime, and you can spice up Prisoner 13's meal again. Or
Wait,
This-
can I like go and whisper in her ear? You did tell me he was stupid.
well, he's not stupid. He's just not the sharpest tool in the shed. He's a great fighter, though.
The best hammer.
Absolutely.
Everything's a nail.
Yeah, I guess I should apologize for that.
I won't make you roll to see if you know where the poison is at. You're able to locate that
it's
just fine.
Jarred his slow, foggy memory just enough. It's like, oh yeah, that thing.
Oh, yes.
Stuff, you know? Yeah.
Did you remember about how much you're supposed to give her?
Gonna think really hard and look for some divine source of inspiration of how much about how much he should know. Remember.
You come back with, well, I've got one vial, so.
Yeah. See? Just give it the whole thing, right?
No.
No.
Half.
Why'd you give me the whole thing if you don't want me to give her the whole thing? Isn't that kind of?
Because I accidentally made it too strong. Half.
Half. Okay.
Half.
He's gonna kind of look at her weird and then just kind of dump out half onto like the floor or something.
Oh, spicy.
All right.
Now we have to.
Well, at least
It'll-
can't mess it up.
It'll seep in. It'll be fine. See, now I
don't-
can't mess it up as I hold
No.
up a half empty or full vial depending on your alignment.
And Taryn is going to immediately clean up the poison because she does not want Silk to get into it.
Cobblestone.
And then lick his paws.
You're gonna lick the cat's
No.
paws?
No. I'm going to clean up the poison so the cat does not lick his paws after stepping in it. He's hidden himself so far.
Yeah, he's probably in that crate that that Calliope was in earlier.
Perhaps. I just don't want him in the poison.
Cats like boxes, right?
They do.
All right, so he's gonna hold up his. Let's see, what's his alignment? Chaotic good. So yeah, he's gonna hold up his half full vial and tuck it back into his pocket again.
And what are you going to do with the vial, Spicy?
We'll put it in the food, of course.
Okay. Oh, I'm just checking.
Yeah, but what are you
All
going to
the
do with the
food, right?
poison in it?
Well, in the food, right?
All right, so you do a few more rounds of guard duty. Then it comes time for lunch. So you go try and feed the prisoners once more. So another intelligence check. With
Beautiful.
advantage, because I'd say that they would remind you this time.
So you don't want this to keep dragging on and on.
Well, I'm trying to see if you get that or if you can manage down to the yard.
Good thing you gave me advantage because I got a 1 and an 18. The 18 was the second one.
Nice. So yeah, you remember to
Would have been dinner.
poison the food this time.
Awesome. Alright, well, when he does, he's gonna do that before he walks out, like as he's grabbing food from the kitchen, like before he gets into how do you do the thing? Yeah,
Like-
this area. Before he gets there,
Uh-huh.
he's gonna do that like around where he's at now. That way, they don't see it.
All right.
Oh God.
And hopefully he doesn't need a stealth roll for that.
If you do it over there in the kitchen area or in the hallway, then no.
Yeah, over here, where I don't need a stealth roll. Or to roll at all, actually.
No.
Well, I got a +3 to dex. Ooh, +5 to stealth. With this. Oh, no, sleight of hand's different. Cool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Anyway. Yep, he's going to do that over here. And then when he passes around the food and stuff, he's going to give that to the prisoner 13.
All right. So prisoner 13 takes and eats your lovely meal.
Gruel. Or something.
I need
Very
one
watered
more.
down porridge.
Very good at making gruel.
I'd hope so by now.
I thought you were making them beef Wellingtons for lunches.
Yeah,
We ran out of beef, so no gruel.
And Wellingtons.
Well, I don't have any wellies to cut up, and they are a bit chewy. Wellies are rubber rain boots.
I mean, that would fit with location.
The kind that Paddington Bear wears.
The obnoxious yellow ones?
Hmm.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, they come in other colors, but I
Yeah,
I
that's-
personally like
That's the
the
color I've
yellow.
seen it. Alright.
Shortly after you give prisoner 13 the food and she eats it, she doubles over in excruciating cramps. She takes
Ooh.
six poison damage.
Mhm.
But since she succeeded her Constitution saving throw, she is not poisoned. But as she is doubled over in her cramps, you are told to bring her to the infirmary.
And he'll do so. As he's taking like the so he's told to as he's like bringing out more bowls and stuff, or is he told like after?
Yeah, you're in the process of passing the food around, and you are told to bring her down
He's
to
good.
the infirmary.
He's gonna do that. Before he does, he's gonna drop off in the process, he's gonna come over and let his party members know that we're in business now. Like, this chick's poisoned. We should probably head over to the infirmary.
Okay,
And
quick.
He's gonna go
All right.
and escort said prisoner to said infirmary.
I keep on doing that. I need to just pass that over. Keep on trying to move my prisoners with my computer, but they are not owned by my computers. There we go.
Do we need to both go at like the same time, or do I need to sneak, try and be not
You
suspicious
you go,
and
and
go in there?
I'll follow shortly.
You have a
Okay.
servant's outfit or something on, right?
Yeah, she's got a
Like apron or whatever.
cook's outfit on. I gave her one, knowing that she was coming. I made sure I got an extra one for her.
All
Yes,
right.
part of your cooking could just be like walking like you know, like your purpose or something.
Yeah,
With a clipboard. Clipboards help.
do you have a blue
And
folder?
Can confirm it does work. Very well.
oh, you just have to look. You just have to look like you know where you're going, and people will leave you alone. I'm going to grab a couple of mugs of water and maybe some kind of cracker or hardtack, something that's kind of bland that you would give somebody with an upset stomach.
And the infirmary is empty right now, right?
Yes.
And I'm going to.
Is it gonna stay empty? Like, do I know? Would I know something like that, or are we just kind of winging it?
You haven't really seen too many people use the infirmary. Mostly the guards take prisoners in there when they're needed, and
Yeah.
most
Yeah,
of
like,
them
I mean-
know enough basic health care to take care of
Okay.
an upset stomach and things like that.
Yeah. So there's no healer en route that I should be worried about.
No, not unless she's in dire straits.
Probably would have happened if I gave her the whole thing.
Possibly. I did drop a picture of her into the chat log, so that
Let me
is.
see it. Let's see here.
Oh,
Nice.
This tightly muscled dwarven woman keeps her red hair cut short. Her bronze skin is covered in tattoos that stretch from her collarbone to her ankles. She surveys you with unimpressed eyes as she's doubled over and gripping her stomach.
This is a message from Abby, okay? Can you ask Sean?
Can I go ahead and offer her my
if
possibly
more dish soap?
weak potion?
Make sure you ask Sean.
Yes, but you also know that there are some antitoxin vials
Make sure you ask Sean
here
about
in the hospital, in the clinic.
Okay,
So-
never mind. Then I'll go ahead and give her one of those.
All right. Yeah, knowing that your potion was rushed and didn't turn out well, you're just like, wait, hang on. I remember, grab one of those and have her down it. It's much better. Thank you. I suppose you'll be taking me back to my cell now.
I will hand her the mug of water. Here. It's just a mug of water, and I did bring some crackers if you would like those as well.
Thank
We pride
Thank you.
ourselves on our hospitality here at the at Revel's End. Give us a 5-star review on Yelp. Whatever that is.
Okay. Thank you.
We do have a 5-star infirmary.
You're gonna have some dessert for tomorrow.
Anyway, Spice is gonna kind of just hang over here by the door and make sure that we have our privacy. And
give a perception check.
Swap to that screen. Solid 10. He's kind of distracted. He's tired.
I'm gonna have Silk lay up against the door. Does the door open in or out?
This door opens inward.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Silk lay up against the door so that it won't open easily.
All right. when you glanced out the door before closing it, you didn't see anyone that seemed to be caring too much about what was going on in the infirmary.
Sweet.
Is there a chance that I could possibly try to do like the perception check and switch with him if he's tired?
Mm, you are new and you don't have much knowledge of him. Let me see.
It's all right. Silk. If they try to come in, they'll have to push up against a 200-pound cat, in which they won't be able to do. Well, 100-pound cat, which they won't be able to.
With the assurances that you've gotten from Terran, you are confident about his abilities.
Yep.
Okay.
Top notch guard stuff right here. Doing good.
Plus, Silk will let us know if somebody's trying to come in.
Pretty sure I don't need a roll for that.
I wouldn't. I guess athletics would be what would use to hold the door shut.
Yeah.
There's just not a cat in the way. I don't need to roll athletics for that.
No, there's a cat.
Well, no. I was thinking for the cat.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's quite a large beast, medium size, holding the door shut right now. So if they try to push the door open, they're going to push up against Silk, and if he moves, it'll be obvious that somebody's trying to come in.
Yeah.
So we have a little bit to chat with our new friend.
Speaking of which,
We were. I'm going to Prisoner 13. We were sent to speak with you by someone. Who sent? I can't remember who sent us.
Varen Axebreaker.
Baron Axebreaker was sent us to speak with you. They are looking for some treasure. And they said you would be the one that could tell us where the key is. I guess we could, if you would like, we could try to take you with us when we leave.
I don't know what you mean.
So you want to stay?
All right.
I've been asked about this vault before.
Okay.
Assuming I did know where the key is,
Mm-hmm.
why would I trust you to get me out of here?
You're just going to have to take my word for it.
You did tell the. Oh, you did. Did you say the name of the our benefactor, the person who hired us for this, or no?
The Baron Axebreaker?
Yeah.
I did say his name.
That doesn't ring any bells with this chick.
No.
How would you know? I am Eldrin, and one of the things that we cannot do is lie. And if I say that we are willing to take you with us, if you would like, then that is the truth.
Well, that's assuming that I even want to get out of here. I'm fine where I am, thank you.
Okay.
How about with persuasion?
Yeah, I was going to. Well, I'm not very good at persuasion.
I don't think I'm half bad.
Or is it like an adamant no?
I got a +5 for persuasion.
Well, give it a go. Let's see if we can persuade this chickie to give us the key.
How are you
Or tell us.
How are you wanting to do this?
Good question.
Sit there and glare menacingly again.
Well,
That would.
let's find out. With a 16, well, I wasn't expecting a high number, so I'll do the same thing that I would have done with the low one. Just gonna he's kind of leaning against the wall. He's look over, smile, and give a thumbs up.
um,
Well, I mean, we're gonna be going back to Waterdeep. You're here. You're more than welcome to stay here with the stone and the snow and the top-notch cooking, but or
yeah,
you can be
obviously
back
the-
in Waterdeep at the bar with a tankard of ale in your hand and benefactor willing, probably a little more, a little better in terms of finances.
I think I kind of want to chime in and say, with all of the they've told you, there's nothing that you want out of this shithole.
Well, the warden has a ledger. It contains all the names and crimes, prisoner numbers, everyone who was ever incarcerated here at Revel's End. You bring me that ledger, and I'll see to it that you get your key.
Okay.
Noted. Really, honorable.
Can anyone who cares to, can I get an insight check?
Feeling particularly insightful right now. Let's see here.
As am I.
Oh,
Wait, where's this A coming from? Well, I got a 13 on insight. Where's
how
this
are you getting
advantage coming
advantage on an insight check?
from? Oh, rune carver. All right, I have the rune I got from my subclass. Your wisdom
Unfortunately,
insight checks determine true intentions, such as when searching out a lie or predicting someone's next move.
which would be applicable here, kind of. But your 13 is not high enough.
With wait. It's
Yeah.
that's the with that was a flat roll. You want me to roll again for the advantage, or just leave it at that?
Well, it's got two insights that got rolled.
Oh, it did. Wow.
Yeah, you get a 13 and a 5.
Okay, got it. I didn't see the double roll.
But Taryn and Calliope, however,
We did a tad bit better.
well, a slight bit better at what was going on. You noticed while talking that she continually flexed and unflexed her right hand, tracing the tattoo across the back of her hand.
Well, that's a nice tattoo.
With that insight, you are able to determine or suspect that the key is the tattoo.
So we're gonna take this chick with us.
Interesting.
Or her arm.
We could take it off.
Yeah.
That the tattoo. May I ask the history of it? The one that you keep tracing on your hand.
Got a handy dandy battle axe, which I never use.
Let's see, where does it talk about that tattoo?
Well, I mean, that insight he probably hasn't seen. He doesn't know about it, so he's hanging out.
He's our muscle.
That was part of the chaotic stupid that worked.
And it worked.
Was it like that bodybuilding pose? And then you was charmed. I mean, so yeah, there you go.
She's very guarded about the tattoo on her arm.
Okay.
As you bring it up, she kind of tosses her hand down and just stands there very cocksure.
we'll see what we can do about getting this ledger for you.
If I had to
You
go,
re-
she probably keeps it in her office, but
Yes, that would be a very good. That would be where I would guess as well. However, you
Does
didn't realize.
anybody know?
Go ahead.
Does anybody know the location of the office?
I probably do.
Yeah, Spicy would.
actually, all of you would.
Okay.
When you
I guess over here.
focus on
Okay.
the map that was imprinted psychically on your mind, you see that the warden's office is in the second level of the tower,
Excuse me.
just above the barracks. It is off of the room where they hold the absolution trials.
Okay, so that's over here.
Second floor of that center tower, right?
Yeah, over here.
Oh,
So is there like on Spicy's way up and down from his rack? Is it like does he know it's like a spiral staircase going up like straight up and down the middle, or is it like, there's obviously like a door or something between the rooms and stuff like?
Yeah, there's a spiral staircase that goes up the middle. I don't have it on my build, but there is.
Right.
It is completely walled off and separate. So.
Okay, so can't just like walk up and down and see the warden sitting there at a desk or something.
No, you'd have to go through several doors.
And with his current tenure over here as a guard, would he know like generally like the comings and goings of the warden,
You
or
would.
like generally where they're at in any given time of the day, or?
Yeah, let me get that information because you most certainly would know.
And we have a handy dandy rogue.
can Spicy read?
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
think the language thing says so.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Common, Dwarvish, and Giant.
Okay.
A whole 3 languages. That's 3 fingers.
Yeah, because this is all going to fall on Spicy's shoulders.
He's got very big shoulders. He can carry it.
Good.
And everything else. The task itself, we'll see. But anything you need carrying, I got you.
That's what I'm concerned about.
How much you can carry?
No, the task at hand.
I'll have you know. He has a +4 to strength. He can carry a lot.
He can. I am not concerned about that at this point. I'm more concerned about the task at hand of getting the ledger and getting the correct ledger.
We had a rogue for that.
Does any of
That's
the kitchen
also-
staff ever come, like, right here to, I guess, give food to, like, whoever stays in there? Like, I guess the guards?
Or the
Up
warden.
in the tower?
Yes.
No, the guards will eat over here right off of the kitchen.
Okay.
And
That
the
is
warden.
the cafeteria area.
I was just trying to figure out a way that I could probably just find a useful way to at least get in there and then stealth my way to the...
You're not on any of the rosters, so the only bad thing is that no one would be expecting you, but the good thing is no one would be expecting you. So as
Do you
long as
have
your
an
stealth is good,
extra...
you won't be
Do you
missed.
have an extra disguise? Like,
Guard
a
uniform?
guard? Yes, a guard uniform.
I'd assume so. DM, would I have an extra guard uniform?
You
just-
would potentially be able to go get one from the armory.
I
I was about to say, if you get one...
bigger than Calliope's.
Yeah,
Probably
you could potentially go in and get one that fits her.
it's the right size. Yeah.
And you could go in and Pegleg could stay with me, so that it looks like you are still your pair. The only problem is Peleg does have that unusual thump every other step.
Spice can just go and grab it whenever he goes on his rest cycle, and then bring it out when he's not.
I mean, since I'm not on any rosters, I could always be like a new guard if I really needed to do that.
Are there
People
like
just think
servants and
that
stuff around, or
What's that?
are there like servants and stuff wandering around, to and fro, doing stuff?
Not particularly servants. The 3 members of the council that are here would have their assistants. Other than that, the only people here would be the prisoners, the guards, and the cooking staff.
Okay. On the ground floor. Alright, so I'm assuming it's well, would it be suspicious at all if Alright, so is there like a store? Alright, let me rephrase this. So is there like a storage area on the ground floor that guards like use for stuff in general? Or is it
like-
pretty much whatever they can fit in the trunk at the best?
Oh, as your personal storage?
Or just where they keep their, like, for example, extra guard stuff, like uniform or whatever they're
Yeah,
actually
that's
using
all
for
going to
armor.
be in your trunks up in the barracks.
Okay.
Let me double check what's in.
Because I'm kind of thinking of like if he can store his, like, this spare uniform he finds or whatever
Mm-hmm.
somewhere where Calliope can get it without being under too much suspicion or as many stealth rolls.
Um.
Oh,
So over here, this is a storeroom.
mm-hmm.
So you might be able to stow it away in there.
And that wouldn't be suspicious or anything. Like no one would question it. You just
Not
walk around.
particularly. This guard tower here is mostly observing the exterior walls. They're not as focused on the
And like this center and like this center area.
yeah.
I have a quick question.
Okay, go ahead.
The counselors that are there, and they have their staff with them.
Yes.
How do they get from the tower to where they eat? Because I assume that they eat over here with everybody else.
Yes.
So how do they get from here to here?
There are how many doors? Okay. There are doors every other wall at the base. And
Okay.
They would go through the hallways.
Okay.
Whichever one is closest to the doorway they use.
Okay. Next question. Are they escorted by a guard when they come out? Or are they just allowed to freely move on their own?
You're talking the Absolution Council members or their assistants?
Their assistants.
I would say that they are given free range. They are trusted members, and to say otherwise, it would kind of like be insulting to the council member to say that their help can't be trusted.
Okay.
Are these assistants well-known faces?
Yes.
That was my... Okay. Darn.
Alright, so guard uniform it is. Hopefully.
Unless there's a new one. counselor got a new assistant that's not quite well known yet.
It would be hard to pull that off because there hasn't been anyone come in that would
Okay.
change it.
Okay.
You are expecting a new council member that was said to come in for this Absolution Council tomorrow.
Okay.
I think the guard uniform is probably the best choice at this point.
So, back to the general whereabouts of the warden.
She will typically be in her office, which is up here.
Second floor, right?
Holy crap, that's way up there.
Second floor, or
Technically the third floor, but the second, not ground level.
okay.
And
Yes.
this is where the absolution takes place?
That is the Absolution Council room.
Okay.
The very top.
Not quite.
No, not quite. All right.
Who cleans this room?
So
And
the warden.
this is his office.
That is the warden's office, yes.
Okay.
Cleans.
Said the warden's usually in the office. What about like for food and stuff like that? Someone bring it to him, or
It depends. Sometimes she will eat in her office, but typically she'll eat down in the cafeteria just to kind of be a face amongst the people, because no one likes it when the boss is invisible.
yeah. All right. So step one, we get this extra uniform down to Calliope, and then once we see the warden in the eating down there with everyone else, Calliope, who's not expected to be anywhere by anyone, can go and slip into the office.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like
Now-
a plan. And what I will do is I will keep a lookout. And if the warden gets up to leave before you return, I will attempt to delay her.
Okay. Now,
Does
are
any-
you going to put the extra uniform in here, or are you going to try to slip it to me right here at breakfast time?
I can try and bring it to you directly, because I mean, if I can make it over here, then I don't think it's that much of a stretch to say I can just bring it to you here.
Okay, because I feel like there's a chance of me getting caught and people asking me questions if I go
Yeah.
from all over there.
Yeah, don't want that. So
The door-
yeah, I can just try and bring it to you over here, or
Yeah,
And then
plus-
I could try to sneak in here around lunchtime.
so now I'm just thinking like what, just grab the whole ledger or find the page with prisoner 13 on it and just tear that out, or make a forgery without it, like make a forgery of that page and kind of just put it
I
in
was
there like it
thinking-
got really loose from the binding or something, and it looks identical but just doesn't have that name on it or something.
I mean, I
Does
could
she-
technically make a copy of it.
Does she want the entire ledger?
Said the ledger, but
She didn't say which parts of it.
Okay.
or if yeah right, or did you say anything about like about that, or did she just say the ledger?
Roll history.
Because
check.
that's +0. Let's go. Oh, a 19. Wow.
Very nice.
She said, "Bring me that list."
The list. Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
she wants the list of all the prisoners.
Well, are we expecting any new prisoners anytime soon?
When we give her the list, is she wanting to like try to break somebody else out? I wonder.
Or does she just want her information off there? Because if it's the
That
whole
is a
thing, I'm just wondering if, for example, that list maybe contains like the dates of when each prisoner is getting their absolution meeting or whatever. If so, then you should probably notice if it's gone pretty quickly.
So what she said that what the ledger contains is names, crimes, and prisoner numbers.
Okay. Names, crimes, prisoners. Okay, cool.
What number prisoner are they on?
A lot. They have like one of those tickets where you sit in line for something. You are number something.
They are currently on prisoner number.
8 years. Like Beetlejuice. Anyway.
Let's see. They are. Which number are they on?
That's a lot to write down.
We could just kind of wing it.
You could just take a photograph of it. Oh, I guess not.
Could just wing it and just bring the list. Or hope that the warden's a very disorganized person and misplaced it.
Guessing probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a very big and popular high-tech supermax prison or something. Like, mistakes.
No, but it would be very difficult to get out.
You're right.
And that's we are on a bit of a time crunch if we want to hop on this boat that's going to be leaving today. No, we haven't had our overnight yet.
No,
Have
not
we?
yet.
Okay, so it's leaving tomorrow. So we are on a bit of a time crunch.
So we could just play loose and reckless and just send it. And hope their disguises hold up long enough for the ship to leave.
I got a question. Is there like keys to any doors to help us escape in the warden's office?
Or with
Possibly.
the guards. Or with said guards that probably need to go to and from.
I was just thinking of any keys that you might already have.
Yeah. Yeah, would I have something like that? Do we have to worry too much about obtaining more keys, or?
The keys you have are keys that would. They are held in the respective guard rooms at the north and south ends. So you don't have your individual keys like on a
Right,
key
if you
ring
need
that
them, you just go and grab. Right, if you need them, so you just go and grab them, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I need this for this, and then.
And
Let's get
the
out.
ones that you know of are only keys that deal with things on the ground floor. That's the only keys that you've used.
Well, I guess rogue is lockpicking. I mean, Spicy has a lockpick. It just has a giant handle and an axe head on it. I made a door with it.
Oh,
You did?
the newest prisoner's number is 299.
Exciting.
Oh,
Dwarf has been here for a while.
yeah. That would be quite a bit too much for you to try and copy down. Are we still in the room with the prisoner?
Well, considering we're leaving tomorrow, just snatch and
Grab the
grab.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I would say at this point you would have probably escorted her back, and you didn't want to sit there and make out your plans in around the prisoner, unless you want to.
I don't think it would make a difference.
Well, then I guess if that's the case, then we could ask her, do you want a copy or do you want actually the thing? Like, do you want it for you, or because in that case we can just erase your name from the ledger. With a question mark and maybe some charisma, if necessary.
I need the ledger. That's why I'm here, was to find someone.
So you want the entire ledger?
Okay. Do you think if we got you the ledger, would you be able to how fast would you be able to find this person?
It shouldn't take too long.
So if you just want to try to find a person, would it help if I just looked and find like their number to where we can help them get, like, I guess, out if you're wanting them to escape with us? To where I don't have to possibly raise suspicion by taking the whole ledger?
There is that riot guy if we need a distraction.
Yeah. Just accidentally forget to lock the door back.
He can do what he's best at.
Yes. But what's the name of the person that you're trying to look for? And are you wanting them to, I guess, break out with you?
It's not so much a prisoner that's still here. I'm trying to find someone's name so that I can expand my network. Can I get another insight check from you guys?
With advantage? Hopefully.
What were the things that gave you
Oof.
advantage?
Let me see here.
You said it was specific events that caused the advantage.
Pull it up. Not that. Come on, where is that? Class features. Come on, where'd you go? Just had it up. It says under rune carver.
I guess because it was with your rune carver, you said.
I'm trying to find which one. Come on, where's it at? You guys can go ahead and roll yours while I look.
Well, Calliope, you're able to, with yours, you can gather that she likes being in prison because it's a safe place for her to run her spy operations out of. You don't know how she does it, but you can tell that somehow she's very happy where she's at because of that. Do you want to attempt to dig more into how she could possibly be doing that?
So,
Um,
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'll wait.
yeah, I kind of want to question her on how, like, the reason why she wants to stay and how her operation, and if I could probably get the name of the person that she's uh looking for.
All right. Well,
Trip.
first, just by looking, can I get an investigation check from you?
While she's doing that,
19.
Stone Rune just says you have advantage on Wisdom Insight checks
Okay.
and Dark Vision at 120 feet.
All right. Cool.
That's the passive.
Then let's see your insight then.
Oh yeah, big money right there.
Oh, you are on
Glad
fire.
Glad I waited all that time to figure this out just to roll that.
You are oblivious over there. You are petting the kitty.
Beautiful. Yep, that's what exactly he's gonna do. He's gonna sit down right here and pet the cat that's sitting right here now next to the door.
You are bored and
Chill.
you are just chilling over there.
Yep.
While you are sitting there talking to her, you kind of paid more attention after watching her mess with her hands and realizing that the tattoo on her right hand is the key. You noticed that what languages do you speak?
Common, dwarf, and Elvish.
Oh, perfect.
If
All
I'm
right. You see that the tattoos have words in Dwarvish written on them amongst the runes and sigils.
Can I make out what they say?
Well, some of them you see words that say power on one side and plunder on the other, and
Plunder and what?
power.
Oh, power. I didn't hear you.
There's also runes that you notice that look like they are magic runes. So looking into those, could I get an Arcana check to see if you can ascertain what kind of runes they are?
Back.
A 12.
The Beyond Gods had to fail you eventually. No, you can't make out what the arcane runes are about.
Okay.
So, at this point, you would assume that you've been in the infirmary with the prisoner long enough to start drawing suspicions.
Okay. Do we need to go ahead and have him escort her back to her cell, or do you guys have any more questions?
I think he should get her back because we don't want to raise too much suspicion.
Okay.
So, Spicy, get her back, and we will see you later with the uniform.
All right. So, Spicy will then escort her back to her prison cell.
Oop. And Taryn will go back to the kitchen. and I guess begin preparing the evening meal.
Sounds good. So, Spicy, how are you going to hide this guard uniform? Did you mute yourself?
I don't know. Do you have a mute button on your headphones?
We lost our Spicy.
We did lose Spicy. Chaotic Stupid is in his headphones right now.
Apparently. Yeah, we've all been there.
Mm. My new computer does not like my headphones.
It's always fun part about new computers is getting all of your stuff to work right on them.
It's a challenge. Icarus, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
Still there. I still see him in Mirrorscape.
I still see him. He's still green.
Yep.
Maybe he just stepped away for a second.
Maybe. So what do y'all do in the meantime?
Cook.
Cook.
Um, see here. Is there any way that, well, trying to think about how I should go about figuring out how the best way to get up to the warden's office as fast as I can without raising suspicion. Ugh.
Alright, give me an intelligence check.
Ooh, nat 20.
So with that, you know that it would probably be not wise to wait until the next day when there's a council meeting going on. You think...
I'm back.
Hey, he's back.
Okay.
That
Miss.
it'd probably be best to get through to the barracks and upstairs by being disguised as a guard, or you could
During dinner time?
During dinner time would work, or you can wait and say that you got a request to bring food upstairs by the warden or the council members. So it all depends on if you want to go up there as a hidden guard or as they wanted to eat at their desk kind of thing.
Wonder which one would raise more suspicion.
With your natural 20, you know, in talking to the other cooks, the other cooking staff, and Taryn, that it's not completely uncommon for the council members to request food upstairs at the council chamber. when they are preparing for an absolution trial. And on occasion, when she's working late, the warden will request food to her office.
Okay.
And that would assume that they're not downstairs. Oh, sorry. They're not
Not
down.
British accent.
Yeah, I know, thank you.
You went
There-
Southern drawl there.
Oh my god. It would assume that people do not see them down in the cafeteria
Correct.
or the mess hall. So you would have to know that they're not in there. But you're right. We should do it tonight, if possible.
Hmm.
So, Spicy, how do you hide your extra guard uniform?
Should I hide it or can I just bring it to her?
It's up to you.
If I can swing it, then I'll just bring it over.
All right. That dice is pretty. It's all right.
Ooh, shiny.
What kind of check would that be? Let's go with sleight of hand check. I know it's kind of big, but figure you are trying to conceal it a little bit. So
If he walks with enough purpose, would anyone question it anyway? He's been here for a minute.
let's get a sleight of hand check and see.
Ooh, a solid 11.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Oh, it's better than 10.
given your reputation around here, how you've been for the past couple of months, that would be enough for them to not really pay much mind to what you're doing.
Cool. Well, just do exactly that. I'm gonna walk right up with this uniform that hopefully fits her. He just picked a smaller one. He didn't really get. He's not that good at getting proportions, let alone numbers like halves and stuff. You know. So yep, I'm just gonna come over, hand you this new uniform. Probably not so new, and yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
You guys
try to
anything
put
else?
the. Not particularly.
Gonna go back before he's missed too much.
All right.
I guess I'm kind of just leaving him here for now because he's just doing stuff like he's supposed to. Unless you want him to wait in the that one room or whatever.
No, at this point you can just leave him wherever because mostly your shift is about over. So it's been a nice long day. 12-hour shifts are always fun.
Oh yeah.
So from there,
Case. Hang out over here. There's tables and stuff there.
ooh, I think this is the first time you've gone into the cafeteria.
Right?
You as a person, not your character, obviously.
Well, I've been to a cafeteria too in my time.
Let's see. What does it say?
Kind of hard to be there in person though. He's probably grabbed whatever leftovers he can snag.
Yeah, so in this room, there's enough. Typically, there's enough den in here to be able to have conversations without being overheard. It's normal mess hall.
Yep. He's gonna hang out, pass some time.
Taryn will continue to make sure that there's enough food for everyone.
Actually, I'm gonna put him right over here at this table. That way, if they need anything, they can just literally open the door and tell him.
All right.
And where did he leave the uniform?
He gave
He gave it to me.
Oh, he gave it to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that on just because I feel like if I end up taking some food up and then they end up are seen in the cafeteria, then it's just gonna be all for naught.
All right.
So I'll go ahead and change into the guard uniform.
All right. So for supper time. Okay. Hang on. Hey Chris, I'm going to send you a message real quick.
Uh-oh.
Where at?
It's to your. It's a DM to you.
I see it. Cool. Let's see. Got it. Oh.
All right.
Once I
So
notice that,
Calliope,
no.
what are you doing? It is supper time.
I'm going to be all sneaky, and I'm
Wait
gonna
before you go, let me see who is in the excuse me, in the dining room. So Taryn will go into the dining room and look around to see if the council members
As you
or the
go in there, Spice's gonna kind of nudge you with his elbow as you walk past.
Yeah.
And nod over. Like he's gonna nod over and hey, the warden's. All right, where's the warden now? Like, can I just say it or just? Sorry,
Yeah.
I just spit that.
Can-
But is he like over here or
Yeah,
something?
you
like,
just see the warden in there, so you can decide where she's at.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Taryn, like casual conversation, but let her know that the warden's in here eating. So that would be a good time to do whatever you need.
Okay, thank you. And I will go back into I'll grab some empty plates and dishes and take them back into the kitchen and say to Calliope, the warden is in the cafeteria. Now would be a really good time for you to go.
sneak time.
Sneakity sneak.
All right.
You
So
got
you are
this.
wearing your new clothes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go right on ahead. Let me
Got this confidence.
drop this on down.
Oh dear.
Yep, peoples.
One or two.
Looks more than two.
This hexagonal room is the base of the prison's central tower. You see a spiral staircase rising up through the tower's upper levels. Several guards watch through arrow slits, observing the cells, while one sits at a metal desk and console with a myriad of switches and dials, and a brass tube with a funnel-like flare.
Alright. Can I just start like walking up like I'm going to like I guess some of the barracks kind of nonchalantly without raising suspicion?
Yeah, let me see. That would be. I will let you either do deception or a performance, however you want to roll it.
I'm proficient in both, and both of them are +5, so I guess I'll just smack one. Oh, 24.
Ooh. Dice love you.
I don't know.
Can you bring someone to look over here?
I've never seen Beyond like a player this much.
Yeah, I have.
Just give it like next week.
Yeah, because it does not love you when you're playing the other campaign.
It liked me for 1 week and then it hated me the next, and then it kind of liked me a little bit more. It's just every other week.
So are you gonna? How would you say you're walking in there?
I guess I'm gonna try to walk in there like, I've been kind of, I guess, noticing how some of the others guards around the area have been walking kind of, just nonchalantly. I kind of want to just imitate them, to where I don't raise any suspicion and just act like I've been there for years, and like go up to like the barracks. I want to be the definition of invisible. Yes. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And while she's doing that, Taryn's going to just keep going in and out of the kitchen, carrying plates back and forth, keeping an eye on the warden. And knowing that this was going to happen, Taryn's going to have just a little special tart or something that she cooked earlier ready to stop the warden with.
Yes.
By the way, as far as I was thinking about our getaway, and thinking would it be better for us to just run our have our turn run its course and just leave that way, or would it be better just leave? And in that case, are we here under our actual names, or did our employer, whoever, have the foresight to put us under fake names? Alright, well, I don't have anything in mind right now. I just wanted to make sure that our cover was cool. That's his bare knuckle boxing name too, so that'll be a little bit of overlap there, so probably
No, I
not.
mean, you could always be mild.
There you go.
Did we, before we decide whether we run our term out or not, was there a urgency with which we should bring this information back to our dwarf? Okay, so we could run our terms out,
Or
possibly.
even if we do skedaddle, since we're under fake names, I'm not too concerned about them finding us.
We don't need anything in the ledger, do we?
Mm-mm.
No,
Okay,
we're
if
here
we
for
don't need
that,
anything
that's
from the
it.
ledger, then when I come down from the tower, I could just sneak and just throw it in her cell and
Just
then
be
go back
watching.
to the. Oh, yeah.
There's like some sort of like magic shit going on, right? Yeah,
Okay.
probably not the best.
Okay, well,
And with the observation stuff, is that just people eyes or magic eyes stuff? Something we would have briefed Calliope on once you got here. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I guess I would have. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I probably would have informed Calliope to the best of whatever Spicy can remember at the time, and she can use that to make an informed decision.
I mean, if prisoner was still kind of feeling under the weather, I mean, she could always, get like another checkup, I guess, to check how she's doing in the infirmary, and we can give it to her there.
My
While I
only, my only concern is that if they discover that the ledger is missing, all hell might break loose.
Which is why we need. Well, we're also kind of taking advantage of the fact that the ship is literally leaving soon. So.
hmm And if it helps, my character was raised basically by pirates, so I know how to,
Hey,
sail.
commandeer a ship. Perfect.
Yes.
The one that's already set to sail, like in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. Um, okay. 23.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. I'll try to pick it. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I am. I've got expertise in Thieves' Tool. So what do I need to roll for?
These tools sleight of hand, right?
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow. So the rogue gets Dex and
So +6 twice.
6. Nice.
Okay, before I added the expertise, I got an 18. So
I think that was because your proficiency should be 30. No, never mind. I'm disregard. Disregard. Take that back.
okay.
That lock just pops open for her.
So it's a 20. 18 before I added the 2. Like butter.
Kind of poke it and it opens.
All right. How long would it take me to make copies of the pages that she needs? Okay.
It's that writing speed with the deck she has.
That's still a lot of names.
I got a question. Like it's a weird question, but can I tell that like with her writing, is it like kind of indented at all to where I could possibly just get another piece of paper and do like the little scribble to where I could see like outlines of it? Like if you know what I'm talking about, like the
Yeah, like some Tomb Raiders.
okay. Can I just like search the whole room to see if I could find it and possibly like a couple extra pieces of paper? And if they have like charcoal or something, where I can possibly make like etchings. Um, Probably the desk, and then go if I don't find anything in the desk, probably the shelves. Okay. So I'm gonna try to lock pick it. Okay. 27. Mm-hmm. Hmm. And nothing that I need. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and try to move on to the shelves.
100. 2 times in a row. Don't.
Let's see if I can get 3 for 3.
You roll 100 on this.
Yeah.
Oof.
I definitely didn't do a 1.
Can you pass me a look over here?
Okay.
You don't have to do it for intelligence check. I already know that's gonna fail. So, but everything else, yeah, the important stuff.
All right. Very. Real Shakespeare writing that. Um, Now, can I see if I have to just take the whole ledger, or if I can make like little etchings of it? Because that would make it so much easier. Okay. All right. I just feel like if I end up taking it, then everybody's going to be on my butt.
Can you rip the pages out? Can the pages be removed?
Well, she wanted the whole ledger, right? She didn't give any specifics because she wanted to find someone.
Right, but my concern is that if the ledger is missing,
Oh, I'm in the
again, all
cafeteria.
hell will.
I'm eating, hanging out.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said. I'm having a hard time hearing you again, Cody.
See, there we go. How about now?
Much better.
All right. So, well, I'm in the cafeteria, so.
Yeah,
Rogue
I'm in the
Rogan.
I'm in the cafeteria too. Well, I'm either in the kitchen or the cafeteria. I'm keeping an eye on the warden.
Yep, Rogue's doing rogue things.
I mean, okay. I guess I'll go ahead and take it. Do I see anything in like the? Oh, you said like there's like shipping. Is there anything of note that I could probably deem useful in our escape? No, okay. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and take the ledger. Is there a way that I could go ahead and lock everything back to where it's like I've never been here? Will that do?
Those locks.
All right.
Those locks are just hers. They just belong to her.
Well, I'm a rogue for a reason.
My second favorite class.
All right, I guess I'll go ahead and shove that in my pocket, and then I'll go ahead and lock everything back and nonchalantly head back to the kitchens because I'm feeling a little famished. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the kitchens. See here. I'm gonna kind of like quietly go back into the kitchens, and then I'm gonna, you know, like I got it.
Oh, excellent. You didn't have any problems, did you?
Not at all.
Very good.
Just a
That's an
couple locks.
understatement. Hmm. Does airships stay? Is just set down, take off, or I'm just thinking, like, are we taking an airship or are we taking a... File that information away for when I talk to the other two next.
How are we going to get the ledger? We're going to try to get her to go back to the infirmary? And are you wanting to try to escape through the boat?
Well, we have two options. Well, actually, we have several options for escape. We can go out the back door, which will put us out in freezing cold weather and will not do. It would be the last ditch effort or the last ditch escape. The other is to finish out. We've been in here 4 months. 8 months is a long time. We finish out
We'll
our.
probably get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm not that patient.
Yeah, I'm not either. Which is odd for an elf, but anyway. Or we get on the boat. We sneak onto the boat and or not sneak on, but carry stuff out to the boat and get on and leave with the boat.
I like the water.
It's not one of my favorites, but it's. I don't want to stay here another 8 months. I do not like it here. And look at Silk. He's starting to get fat.
Can't have that.
No, we can't have that.
Familiar is getting fat. Oh, they're not familiar. So, ranger's companion or something.
He needs exercise. I need exercise. Not the kind that you can
Gets a negative to one of his rolls because he's fat. Sorry, you have a plus. He has a +2 instead of a +3 to Dex now. Can't quite move around like he used to.
Yeah, because he's a little chubby these days.
All right, well,
Is that why there's no rats?
That is one of the reasons he is rather efficient.
Hmm?
They
Mine's
taste like
hanging
chicken.
out where he's at, just eating whatever leftovers he grabbed and just hanging out, passing time until.
Well, since we've gotten the ledger,
He doesn't know that. That's what I'm saying.
there's a extra little treat for the warden. I'll take that out and give it to her. Mm-hmm. Ah,
I take it that window's not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we're not planning on leaving that way anyway.
so yeah, I'll bring the tart over and give it to the warden. Shame we don't have a sleeping
Trying to
potion.
be memorable, huh?
Hmm.
And as I'm passing back, I'll say to Spicy, I think prisoner 13 might be feeling ill again. You might want to go check on her.
So last time when the prisoner got sick, Spicy was told to go and take her over, or can you just or is there someone there to be like, hey, go grab this person? You just like, can you just do that? Cool. Well, he is going to. Alright, so. Yeah. Alright, is that happening now, or?
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go over there. Do I need to, I guess, sneak or stealth or anything, or can I just go over here? Here. From the kitchens. So I can give the ledger.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Okay. Just double checking. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's
He's
still.
gonna finish his food and going to take his plate into the kitchen, whether to get more or to just drop off the dish is depending on what we're planning on doing.
Could you tell if the warden was still like got a minute or quite a good while to
Just got more food.
eat?
Nothing. It's just.
The other
I
half of the
just
pile?
I just cooked it so that if for some reason I needed to delay her, it's just a plain. It's just a regular fruit tart.
Those antitoxins to good use. Gonna need them.
Okay.
But she now
I'm
has.
just double checking.
She does. She now has a top dessert. So you've got another 15, maybe 20 minutes tops.
So.
Because if we can make this whole in the infirmary meetup quick, I could probably run back up here and put the ledger back, but that's pushing it.
That would be tight.
So did when Spicy walked into the kitchen area, did you leave before he went in there, or did he catch you on the way out?
Taryn is still in there.
Clappy.
I went ahead while you were still, I guess, I just kind of told her that I got it, and then I went to the infirmary to meet you guys.
Alright, then I'm gonna let Taryn know that 2 more council members are showing up tonight.
Oh.
Was it for that absolution thing or whatever?
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that.
I have a question? Would they need the ledger for the Absolution Council? Okay.
And the boat leaves this day, the next day? Okay.
So it should be leaving tomorrow.
Might have to stealth back up.
Day after. Oh dear. We've got to figure out what to do with the journal.
Hijack
Well, we could
the ride.
Unless you want to try to stall the warden, give me like an extra 5 minutes. Because I'm still in the guard uniform, so I could probably just chill in the bunkers if I really have to.
Ale? Sorry, did I interrupt you? Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Did the guards get ale? And stuff like that? Alright. In that case, when the warden is almost done with food or whatever, Spice can walk out with a round of mugs of ale for everyone.
No, Spicy. I'll take the mugs. I'll take the ale out. You go get the prisoner and get her to Calliope.
Drinks a lot of ale. It's
It's
So,
it's a lot of ale, but I've been
you
doing
want
this
them
for
to.
I've been doing this for a while. I can handle this. You have to get the prisoner to Calliope.
Oh yeah, the prisoner. Yeah. You
Go
only put
now.
you only put half in there, right?
Only half, yes.
Sure.
Go check on her. She looks ill still.
Yeah. And he's
Go.
gonna. Shit, is Peleg still in there, or is Peleg following him around? Okay. All right. Well, Peleg and I are going to make our. Well, not make our round. Is the prisoner actually sick yet, or
I don't know that she's
sick right
actually.
now, or
I don't know that she's actually sick.
well, how, no,
We
no,
just need her
that's
to
good.
act
I
sick.
meant in general. Is there like a? Oh, you didn't put anything in there. Okay. Well, how would I tell her?
We'll assume that Peleg gets the drift of what's going on.
All right. Well,
And can
I guess I'll check up. Oh, sorry. There's divine inspiration. Yeah.
And while he's doing that, Taryn is going to head out with mugs of ale for the council members and the warden and put them down. And good evening. I was hoping you would be able to sit and relax a little bit. I hear tomorrow is going to be very exciting for you all, for all of you. I've heard how some of them have gone. They don't always go quite according to plan. So, here, please, if you would like some more, I will bring out additional mugs. But you should relax for the evening while you have your opportunities. I hope not.
Yeah, you were laying it on kind of.
Well, I've got a ton more questions I can ask him. Ooh, not good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, if it were modern day, I'd bring him chips and salsa too. But
Pretty sure they don't have those kind of amenities over here.
no, I don't believe them.
They're very particular about their gruel.
Yeah, they are. I make awesome gruel. So I will take my leave and head back into the kitchen. And I wish I had messaging at this point, but I don't.
Peleg and Spicy are gonna go and check up on the prisoner.
Damn.
Do all the
Fucking roll was 91.
Kidding
me, dude?
procedures in the process. Well, because
Why
they
does he
have
need
to.
that? He's already got the set piece.
And they're gonna do that. Not it.
Sorry, that's my husband. He's playing World of
Those
Warcraft.
goes.
And while they're doing that, I'm just going to continue to go in and out of the kitchen, clearing tables and making sure that anybody who's left has what they need. And while I'm doing that, I'm keeping an eye on the counselor and the warden. But I'm just clearing tables.
That's where the rogue doing rogue things will have the ledgers. So
I do
Spicy's
believe this is what you were looking
charismatic
for.
self. Yeah, Spicy's charismatic by the door again, like he was before. Only this time he's going to be obnoxiously leaning on the door. Yeah, right there.
Yes, I had a feeling it was going to be your tattoo. Oh,
Spicy's been his whole subclass revolves around these the runes, the rune crafting. Can he throw his hat in the ring for that too? And speaks Dwarvish. Perfect.
you'll probably have better luck than I will.
You say that. Have you seen your rolls? I got a +0. I'll have you know.
I have a +1 for Arcana, but last time I did it, it was terrible. But I'll roll just in case. Maybe I'll have some luck. Okay,
14,
just
no,
kidding.
15. Yeah, about I see. I rolled a 10 and a 13. Yeah. Well, these aren't the exact same kind of runes. He's kind of, you know. I mean, he had to practice a lot. He only has 2 runes, so you know.
Um,
Oof.
uh, yeah, can I do both? Do I have enough time to quickly run back up and put the ledger back? Okay.
much as Spicy
Okay.
knows, you probably about the same. So
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my shot, and I'm gonna try to put the ledger back. All right, and then I guess I'll. Do I need a roll to unlock the doors again? Yes, I did. I didn't think about it.
while she's doing that, Spicy and I can take the prisoner back.
I got
to
a
her cell.
17. Okay. Roll again for the drawer. Or the cabinet. Okay. So I'll go ahead and put it back like everything. And then I'll relock the doors and try to slip back to the kitchens. Do you need me? Okay. Are you wanting to?
Oh,
Oh,
It'll be fine.
yes.
See, if it were me, I would have failed them all. Be like,
the rogue's luck.
What are you doing up here? Is he's trying to break into the desk with an axe?
um, Spicy, you did take the prisoner back while I was putting the ledger
Yeah.
back, didn't you? Okay.
Yep.
It's crazy. Only
No, we're just in here chatting it up. Well, I
Um,
wouldn't put it past him. He would probably do that. But yeah, he did take the prisoner back. And I'll just put him over here because why not?
Taryn is just going to keep doing what she's been doing since she got here. Cook. I've become my mother.
Bison's gonna grab one of those two of those tankards of ale actually, and make his way back up to where he was.
I kind of want to see if we can make it to the next boat.
The one that's
I
leaving
do
tomorrow.
believe I do believe leaving on the boat is a preferable choice.
I mean, they bring new. Never mind. Well, they bring people like new on and off, right? Don't they? Like new guards, new cooks, and stuff, like what they did with us. And are any of them running their time up and leaving? Maybe like that guy that Spicy was with. He's probably got a little bit longer on. Okay, which is, like you said, next month. My only concern is if our rogue who's stowed away can hang out and hang around for a month without getting caught. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we can do that.
let's here.
Hmm.
Everybody grab a box and carry it out to the boat, and
When it
then
leaves, of course.
we'll get on and not get off.
Yeah.
So that if anybody catches us, well, we can say, well, we're just carrying this out. It has to go back.
They brought rotten food.
Exactly.
There you
And
go. Yeah,
can you fit your cat in a box to
box.
where Spicy can
Yeah.
carry the cat? No suspicion?
Well, you came on with the. Did you? Yeah, you came in here with the cat, right? So, were they aware
The cat
of
was
that,
in a.
or in a box?
It was in a box.
Oh, well, okay then. All right. Well, Spicy's got a +4 for strength. Pretty sure he can manage.
You can manage a chubby cat.
Yep. I mean, we can sit here and calculate push, drag, pull if you want, but
That's not.
Nate's
Yeah,
enough strength to do it.
I think you're fine for pushing the box with the cat. And I think that's how we will try to do it, if that's okay with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sooner the better. Someone falls out the window with a bird. Is that right? Is that right, guy, right?
Oh.
Waterdeep takes their riots very seriously. Yeah, he came over and said, yeah, fuck that guy. No.
Oh. The dice hate me tonight.
I'm sorry.
What's he wearing right now? Why am I wearing split? Fuck it.
Come on, Spicy.
Oh, you telling me I got +5, but with this. Let's go. I got split mail on. Yep. Yep. Oh my. There's a crit in there. A nat 20. But there's also a 15. Yeah. No, nat 20 and a 15, so dirty. Yeah. Let's go. The only roll
Oh,
that mattered.
I was the first one to roll. I had a 24.
Well, that's typical. Let me have my victory, okay?
Stuff me in the box. Mm-hmm. I know.
Yep. Just by proximity. Well, Spicy passes on some of his. I wouldn't know if it's confidence or just audacity, but some of it rubs off on you. There you go. You have been.
Yes, please.
Pretty good.
Well, perhaps he would like to share some of the treasure with us. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me open my spreadsheet
Oh,
here real quick.
But the wages from actually working over there at the prison.
Hold on a sec.
Someone's making notes.
It's opening. Come on, faster. Okay, so we got. Come on. We got 100 gold. Mm-hmm. 1,100. Ooh, Lord. All right. Good Lord. All right. All right.
Handy dandy calculator. Ben, I can blow this money so fast in all the bars.
Plus. Ooh. 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 Okay, so how many of us are there? 3 of us.
So it's a mithril version of the armor. So like which really interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't impose my stealth check like it did before. And I can probably get something better than splint, like plate. DM willing. Each of us.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Is there a list of the items? Or is it just these?
Probably have. Yeah, I'll just DM it to you. I'll just DM it to the DM.
Okay,
See if the DM approves via DM.
the Dust of Disappearance, is that just like a one-time thing?
Yes. It is. I'm familiar with it.
But is it like a
Okay.
limited item? Like unless I mean
Hold on.
I want the I'm really looking at the mithril armor, but if you want something like that, that's fine too. I'm honestly just happy with the one rare piece.
You said
So,
that we could pick 3, wouldn't it? 3
between
items?
all like each of us gets one, pretty sure, yeah. Or is it 3 each? Okay, yeah. So 1 each. One rare item of choice. I'm assuming the ranger really wants those slippers of spider climbing. So I figured that'd be best for either the
Well,
ranger or the rogue.
that would be if the rogue wants them.
Hmm.
I'm okay with it.
I got my eyes on the mithril, but can mix and match. I don't mind too much.
Yeah, I
Really,
think
it's really what you want. Tell
I
me what
think the
you want.
mithril
What you really want.
I think the mithril is good for spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh.
Loot. Oh,
Bye.